Yes, my people, I'm Samuel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to become rich using AI to create websites. Initially, I actually recorded an entire video breaking this down, but unfortunately, the audio didn't actually come out correct. So I'm going to be re-recording the entire video in less than 15 minutes. So you guys will learn the entire skill in that record time. We're going to get straight into it. So in this video, again, I'm going to be showing you how to use AI and vibe coding to create stunning websites, even if you are a beginner. So you can charge anywhere from 500 to even 5K for this. Again, it's just an idea, it's foundational. So just like anything, you must develop over time. So it is simple, it is not necessarily easy, but the simple part of it is of course creating the product. The harder part is of course monetizing it. So how do we actually do this? We need to understand what vibe coding actually is. So when we go over to this left section, vibe coding is a programming technique depending on AI, where a person describes a problem in a few sentences using a prompt into an LLM tuned for coding. So this is in simple English, in simple terms, vibe coding is literally describing what's in your head and allowing AI to build a website or any product around it. So why is this powerful? You can literally replace entire teams, people with AI in seconds. And I keep on talking about this all the time. The better you get at the skill, the more powerful you become. You become a one-man army literally against a bunch of people that are still using the old traditional methods, which are entirely slow and are not practical either. So what tools do we actually need and what skills do we actually need for today? It's quite simple. The tools and skills that we need is of course an LLM. So that can be Chatgpt, Claude, etc., which is going to give us the idea and also the prompt. You're going to also use a no-code development agent, and also we need sales and marketing skills to actually make money from this. So in terms of a step-by-step guide, step one is of course writing the idea that you want. And then step number two is allowing AI to translate that into a layout so you can actually see what actually comes out looking like. Step number three is, of course, going back and forth with AI to customize the text, the images, and the colors very easily. Step number four, of course, is publishing and exporting it. And of course, step number five, which isn't here, we're going to talk about at the end of the video. So you might want to stay to the end of the video, is where you can actually learn how to monetize this skill. So today we are actually designing a store for puppy toys. These are toys for puppies, right? And our audience, of course, are dog lovers that want to see their puppies happy and things like that. This was actually inspired by me being on Instagram, or was it Instagram or TikTok? I think it was Instagram. And I scrolled and I saw like literally a puppy toy just come up. So I was like, you know what, let's create a store for that. That makes sense. So each item is going to cost around $20 or so. And we're going to literally hop straight into building that right now. So what we want to do is, of course, go into ChatGPT, and we want to say, I want to create a website using Bolt.New. I'm designing a store for puppy toys. Give me a good prompt to make this process very, very smooth. Build an interactive store my customers will love. And the store colors and branding is purple and white. The store is also called Porpies. So AI literally just spat out a prompt where I was able to take this prompt, literally copy and paste it into Bolt.New, which is literally this platform right here. So the thing with Bolt.New is that it's literally a web app development agent where you can put anything inside it, and what it can actually do is prompt, run, edit, or deploy a full stack either web or mobile app. This is a platform that a bunch of people are using to monetize and are making a killing online by being innovative and line vibe coding to actually bring whatever ideas within their brain to life. So you can literally just paste it in here, and I'll show you what it actually looks like at the end of it. So as you guys can see, I literally pasted the prompt, and then what it will end up doing is that it actually starts to build out the website literally as code right here. So if you toggle between all the code and you actually know how to write code, I personally don't know how to write code, so I don't actually understand anything else going on here. But for those people that actually understand how to write code, of course, this is powerful as a game changer, right? So it will then think and actually start to create all these type of things and actually show you exactly what it's creating over here in the code in very, very simple terms and simple English, which is very, very powerful. And as it's building, which will take no longer than maybe 3 to 5 minutes, it will start to tick off all these type of things it's actually building and give you a website very, very quickly. Now, outside of that, the key thing is that whenever it has a problem from writing its own code, it will actually detect the problem and show you, for example, the places that it might not be functional, etc. All you literally need to do is click up a blue button that comes up typically and say, solve the problem. and AI will rewrite the code to make sure that everything's updated and actually comes out looking very, very good. Then what I started to do was that I wanted it to, for example, if you can see some of the corrections I've started to make, is that I wanted to make sure that I could actually see shop now and also learn more as well. And also simple things such as changing the images around, simple things such as, making sure that this bit looks like this rather than what it was looking like before, where it was just looking very, very messy and things like that. And the key thing outside of that is that it gave me a very, very good, you could say, landing page or home page, literally within 5 to 10 minutes, of course, with the tweaks that are literally right here. And it came out looking okay. It came out looking decent, at least as a starting point. And what you can keep on doing, of course, is where you go back and forth with AI to improve the website and make sure that it's looking as good as you need it to look. And having that as a skill set is something that, again, has never been seen before. It's only in this great time that you're able to actually start doing it. So I don't want you guys to be left behind. So what you can actually do, whilst I move my head right here, you can toggle between discussion mode and also build mode. So when you want to actually Bolt.New, how would I improve it? Or how do I do this? How do I do that? Etc. Instead of going back and forth with Chatgpt, you go back and forth with Bolt.New or any other platform like that, and you ask it questions. And it will start to actually give you a plan of how to actually execute it. Once it gives you that plan to execute it, as you can see right here, you can implement it, you can optimize the images or do anything like that. So you can either go in and do it yourself, or use Bolt.New to, of course, do it for you. So I said implement these improvements, and it did that. And lo and behold, this is the final product. So as you can see as a preview right now, it doesn't necessarily look too bad, to be honest. And you can even go between, for example, mobile options, as you guys saw before, and scroll up and down, toggle between all the type of things. As you can see, these are all clickable. It's actually a full functioning website, right? And of course, the more time that you spend on this website, of course, the better it's actually going to be. So bear that in mind. And when we actually go to how it actually looks entirely, we can actually see that, again, it comes out with a decent website. So simple things that if I was spending more time on this website, that I would change is instead of making this a normal image, I probably would have done like an animation or a video that's playing continuously in the background. I probably would have brought this over here. When I'm scrolling, I probably would have made all the colors a bit more interactive, a bit more fun and eye-catching. I probably would have put this, no, and probably I definitely would have put this in the middle so that at least it is not, just to the left in an awkward position like this. Same thing over here, and change the images as well, because, for example, this is saying that it's a border collie, but as you can see, it's actually a sausage dog. So we need to make sure that's accurate. But outside of that, it's giving us a very, very good result. And the amazing thing is that we can not only do this in Bolt.New, but we can do this in great platforms such as Lovable as well. So what I did was that I tested how long it will take between Bolt.New and also Lovable. And to be honest, and to be very, very transparent, Lovable did take a bunch of time to actually do and create this type of product. So that's the reason why I followed through with Bolt.New. But Lovable is also giving us a decent result. As you guys can see, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. But again, it's down to your preference and down to whatever you're comfortable using. Some simple ways to improve this is, of course, by being, creative. So, allowing your imagination to take you wherever, it needs to go, and actually building a product that's actually suitable for not only yourself, but also your client. Simple things like being very, very integral in terms of the colors and the gradients. And you can go to websites like Color Designer, pick out the different type of colors that you need. And there's so many other ways to improve these websites, but you can literally see in 10 minutes, you'll be able to design a website using AI. Now back to the juicy bit. As you guys can see, there's multiple ways to monetize, and I've given you guys 3 ideas. So the first one is, of course, by being a freelancer. So you go to platforms like Upwork, you find people that are in need of a website, and you can literally pitch them that, of course, you're the best person to do the job. And you use AI to get you at least to the initial stage, if not to do 70, if not 80% of the work. Of course, that 20% of the work is now you being a bit more actually making sure that it's actually hitting the client standard to the best of its ability. And of course, you build using AI. Number 2, you can actually build a SaaS product. So this is finding a niche, you build it, and then of course you market and sell to the people that you found within that niche right here. Outside of that, of course, you can use it yourself. So if you need a website, if you need an app, of course, you can just do it yourself. And AI is very, very integral in doing that. So when I need a website, I actually use AI to build my own website. When I'm building websites and different things for clients, I use AI literally 80, even not 90% of the time. So this is something that is being used in real time, and you can make a ton of money in doing that. So I've literally given you guys the entire playbook and how to actually implement it. Of course, if you want me to go a bit more in depth in terms of actually training you guys on how to actually implement and build websites and things like that, of course, leave a comment down below. I'm also looking to create a series where I'm teaching you guys different side hustles and different ways to use AI to actually monetize. So if that's something that is of interest for you guys, of course, literally just leave a comment down below as well. And yeah, man, apologies, I wasn't able to actually show you the initial video. When I was going back into editing it, it wasn't actually recorded correctly. So I'm having a bit of troubles with OBS, transparently speaking, but we will get there. And this video is just to show that, especially when you're building a platform, it's all about making sure that you're doing the task. I said I was going to upload very, very consistently. I'm not allowing something as simple as, OBS not working to stop me from doing that. So you can use that as a sense of motivation. But outside of that, if you need any help in terms of doing that, just let me know on my socials or anything like that. I also have a school community where I'm building as an AI scaling school. So if you're interested in that, the link will be down in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one for sure.